I feel so close to you right now. It's a force field.
Hey, what's up, fam? I'm Anthony Davis, and thank you for watching Living Hope News. First off, we have Thursday Thunder. This is being held on August 22nd, and this is where we just see God move for our revival. We all saw God move last Thursday. Let's see Him move again. Come ready, get excited, and get in there. Secondly, we have our Church 101. If you all are interested in becoming a member, seeing the ins and outs of the church, and possibly getting some questions answered, we would love to have you come join us. So please, come join us. Food will be prepared for you guys, so don't even worry about getting a lunch or anything, because we will provide that for you. If you have any other questions, contact Pastor Dyrell at dyrell@livinghopecc.us. And lastly, today, we're having a fundraiser, an incredible fundraiser at Sliver. Guillermo is opening his restaurant to us from 12 to 7 p.m. So come ready, come join us, jam out with us, raise some money, and let's see our team go move God's will in Indonesia. So we'd love to have you there, and just get excited for everything. All right, so that's about all for the Living Hope announcements. Much love to all of you. And have a good Sunday. I mean, God's moving right now as we speak. So much love, you guys. I'm Anthony Davis. Can't wait to see you.
So as we've been going through this first component of our One Things process and focusing on spirituality, one of the primary distinctions we made was the distinction between the church as an assembly and the church as a community. And to experience the church as assembly, you simply have to show up at the services and worship the Lord with all your heart. But to experience the church as a community, it takes a little bit more work than that. The church as an assembly takes place in our services, when we lift our hands and we worship with all of our heart. But the church as a community begins in the services when we greet one another warmly and show love to one another. But that's not the end of it. In order to really experience the church as a community, we've got to meet from house to house. And that's what the early church did. They gathered daily in the temple courts, and that was their assembly. But then they met from house to house, and that was their community. And so for each and every one of us to experience the church as a community, we must make a commitment to community. And our commitment to the community is first and foremost a commitment to the small group processes of the house. And so I want to invite you, if you haven't joined a small group, you need to get into a small group. You need to become a part of a small group. A lot of people feel disconnected from the church. This is your opportunity to get connected. A lot of people feel isolated. This is your opportunity to come out of your isolation. A lot of people feel uncared for. This is your opportunity to get connected in relationships of accountability, of concern, and of instruction and of care, in which you will have a voice. You'll have an opportunity to share what's on your heart, but you'll also be strengthened and encouraged by what other people share. I've heard so many testimonies about what God is doing in our small groups, and it's wonderful, it's awesome, it's encouraging, and I don't want you to miss it. So I urge you, jump into a small group, get into a small group, commit to it, and experience the church, not just as an assembly of believers, but as a community of believers. I promise you will not be disappointed.